Gobert the screen. To the paint. 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got his second basket of the night.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now here's Drummond. And here's Jackson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Adams against Jackson. Gobert the screen. Back to Adams. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Adams has got 23 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Now here's Butler. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The drive by Jackson. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Adams, the pass to Favors. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Hayward. Jackson against Adams. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. He kicks it to Hood. Back to Adams. Goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Jazz have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Caldwell Pope comes in for Marcus Morris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. Utah also making some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Gobert. Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Hood. And it's blocked by Adams. It's Meeks outside. And the shot is good. Meeks got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz trail by 3. Adams outside. Fires top of the key. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Jennings with the ball. 13 points in the game. Ilyasova inside the line. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Adams outside. But they'll get another chance. Here's Favors. Knocks down the 10-footer. Favors has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Jennings can't get it to go. Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. 1:03 left here in the 3rd quarter. From deep three-point range, Adams' shot is off.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top 3-point specialists in the league would probably catch heat for taking that shot.
They set the screen. And Baines kicks to Caldwell Pope. Hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Jennings kicks to Meeks. The rebound by the Jazz. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Jennings drives in. No dice from the high post.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Detroit leading by a point. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jody Meeks comes in for Morris. And it's Jennings in for Butler. Utah also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Olynyk. Hood comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Adams in for Burke. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Jody Meeks out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Baines in at the center. That's the group for Detroit right now. A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Morris comes in for Meeks. And it's Butler in for Jackson.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great and-one play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Now here's Adams. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 assists tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Adams. Offline with his 3.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3s.
Here's Butler. Tries to keep it alive. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Piston lead. And it's Utah's ball.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
And he gets it to go.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just... dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Adams. Favors with the screen. Adams outside. Knocks down the 3.
Just dialed in from the 3-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
Outside Jackson. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up.
Come on, let's bring it.
All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
On some chill, we go zero.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will come around if you need anything.